Hey, this is a review of the Jameson Thinline Acoustic Electric Guitar, or Electric Acoustic Guitar. They call this the 900 series. You can buy this on Amazon. I purchased it directly from musiciansdiscountwarehouse.com, who is also the seller through Amazon. I did that because price was the same. They still did free shipping. But you don't have to pay tax, so you save another $6 or $8 depending on where you live. Amazon makes you pay tax. Okay, so I got the guitar yesterday. I ordered it, on Musicians Discount Warehouse. They say orders before 2:00 will ship that same day, and orders after 2 will ship the next business day, and then it will arrive. They have a map that will show you how many days to get to you. I think it said it would get to me in 3 days. I think I ordered it on either Thursday or Friday, whatever it was. It came on Monday over the weekend. I live in Brooklyn, New York, where packages get mishandled quite a bit. Everything was fine. The guitar is in a box inside of another box, and everything was fine. So maybe the UPS guy was careful with it. Whatever. I live in a large building, so they bring in a ton of packages every single day, and everything was fine. So I put it in the bag last night. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to see how well it would maintain tune overnight. I have read some reviews where people said that it goes out of tune overnight or something, that it's fine while you're playing it. So we'll find that out. So first of all, the bag is actually is pretty nice. It's not padded, but it is a Cordura type exterior. So like a canvas. I do think that it's actually a woven material, not the non-woven stuff. It's much more durable than I thought it was going to be. If you can see, it has the whatever they call this seam cover on the edge. Has this little zipper pocket out here in the front. I just have the papers that came with it. Quick little starter set of chords and stuff if you've never played before. Over here on the back, I hadn't seen any other reviews say this. It has backpack straps, so it's kind of uncomfortable because there's no padding, but you can put this on your back. Has this double handle here with like the little Velcro thing that holds the two pieces together. So it's, for being not padded, it's decent. I was expecting something really super thin and disposable. It's actually okay. For a little padding, you could maybe like wrap your guitar in a bath towel or something like that. So anyways, I'm just going to open it up. Got these double zippers. Just quickly, I'll show you the inside of the case. It's kind of like a vinyl lining in here. I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but it's probably more so than the Cordura side. There's no pockets on the inside. Just the material it's made from. Okay, so here's the guitar. I got the Sunburst model. The first one I saw on the website was the blue one. They also make a black and a white, a red Sunburst, as well as a pink solid one. The black and whites are also solid. I got this like regular natural colored Sunburst, and it's nice. It's shiny. Just start here at the bottom. This is the only strap lock or strap attachment on here. They say that for the upper one, you just strap on up here. I am going to buy a pin and put it down here. There's the plug. Oh, it does come with a 1/4-inch standard patch cable. I haven't used this yet. It also comes with an Allen key so that you can mess with the truss rod. I think that's actually a dangerous thing because you start giving people truss rod adjustments that don't know how to do it, and they ruin their guitar. Anyways, it's there. If you don't know what to do it, watch someone else's video. It does. Anyways, it comes with 3 picks. They're just regular nylon picks. 3 different weights. There's a 1.2, a 0.96, and a 0.81. For beginners, I'd say those are the 9.6 and the 1.2 are too heavy. The 8.1 is all right. I say that because you'll break your strings if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so you can see inside the guitar they put their label in there. There's no serial number. I mean, it's a $100 guitar. These are also the strings that came on the guitar. Here's the string pegs. They are plastic. If you can see it, the bridge is actually not a straight bridge. I forget what they call this, where they're slightly different distances. Then underneath that bridge would be the pickup. Speaking of the pickup, here is your tone and volume adjustments right here. I have not plugged it in yet to anything. The back is not a sunburst, but it's very shiny. You can look around my apartment. As you can see, it is the thin line, so this is thinner than a regular guitar. Your rosewood neck. No real defects in mine. Some people have mentioned something. I mean, one tiny little thing here. If you can even, which one is that? Here, that there's like a little bit of extra black around that fret mark. I don't even care because you don't play on this side of the fretboard. There's actually like a type of the dots here are a type of inlay. That's nice. This this circle around the sound hole, I think it's like a sticker underneath the varnish or the finish, because is it on this side? If you probably can't see it, but if you look really close where it comes around here, you can see it kind of just barely make the corner turning up. So it's not. So it's obviously a sticker if you look that close. But again, $100 doesn't bother me at all. So it's a sticker, not an inlay. Up here on the headstock, it's still all nice and shiny up here. You can see these reflections. Got their branding up here. Tuning pegs are nice. They seem to be holding. You can, if you need to, you can tighten them up right there. Well, we'll see if they're holding. They were holding while I was playing yesterday. Little made in China sticker. What do you expect? That's all there is to really say about the guitar physically. I mean, it's here, just hold on. Put that right there. I mean, by comparison, this is my other guitar. This nice spruce top satin finish. This is where is it? Bring it in. It's a Norman Acoustic, made in Canada. Nice guitar. I love this guitar. This is Norman. The Norman's a standard dreadnought with a cutaway. You can see the thickness differences. Okay, so Norman is a lot thicker. Norman also, just by comparison, that's this is inlaid here around the sound hole. I wear them out. Norman is definitely a much fuller sound than the Jameson, but it's thicker. As far as like the neck, just to compare, if you can see how shiny that is, Norman's a little smoother on the back. But the dimensions of the neck up here at the nut and down at the bridge are the same. They were the same. I should know what I should say is it is a solid top. They say it's spruce. It's a little bit thinner wood than on Norman. They say that the sides are solid, and I think it's the NATO, and I think same with the back. Or otherwise known as Eastern mahogany. I forgot. I'm going to take this out and try to see if it's a solid body here in the side, solid wood rather than a plywood. I think it is, but so let's assume that it is. If I open it up and I discover that it's something else, I'll put a little edit here in the video. That was all I wanted to say about that. Let me bring up my tuner, also known as my phone with the tuner app. They give you a chance to hear some of the tone as well while I'm tuning. Okay, that one was a little bit flat to start with. The A is a little flat. D's, everything went a little flat. Could be temperature, could be that these are the strings it came with. Could be that they're just stretching a little bit. It was out of tune. Out of tune on delivery. Strangely, the E actually was in tune. Everything else was out. Yeah, given that everything was flat, I'd say it's the string stretching. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So, for a $100 guitar, it has pretty nice tone. It's not super deep in here. Oops. Yeah, it's a little out of tune still. Which one? This one. But I was surprised at how good it actually sounds. I may tighten these up just a little bit up here. These screws on the end. I haven't done anything like that. So I don't know how well the audio comes through, but that's a pretty reasonably rich sound. Again, it's not going to be the same as a regular acoustic guitar, but I'll just give you a little comparison here. So, Norman's also a bit louder. That's what you're going to get out of this a full depth body. Oops. Do that again on the Jameson try to get a little A-B comparison. I would say this guitar is brighter than Norman. I actually do think that Norman is a little bit maybe dark. I find that Norman really likes an A minor. This guitar, I haven't had it long enough to figure that out. Not as loud, not as full, a little brighter, let's say. But it's certainly I was having a lot of fun with it yesterday, just knowing that it only cost me $100, actually less. I think it was 98 and change. I got a capo with it, which did put it up over 100. So I would say if you're a beginner, this is a fine guitar. If you're like me and you're looking for a second guitar that you don't not necessarily don't care as much about, but that you want to take camping. I want to use this out on the patio, out by a fire pit, that sort of thing. The worst thing that can happen is you have to buy another one for $100. I've had Norman for 25 years. I like to take care of him. Not that nothing is irreplaceable, but this is great, especially when you consider you get the bag, which I said told you is decent. The patch cord is nice, save you a couple bucks. It does feel cheap. If you're a pro, you would probably never use this. Picks are nothing. Again, I don't really agree with the including a truss rod adjustment tool. It just encourages people to do things they don't know how to do. But anyways, I didn't do anything with the truss rod. I didn't change anything with the bridge. The action it's good. It's about the same as Norman, really. Plenty of room, no buzz, as long as you play properly. If you don't press hard enough on the strings, which you'll get a buzz but you'll get that on any guitar. Okay. Anyways, hope you enjoy that. There's someone else has done a nice review, and he's done some nice picking. But I just want to talk about some of the things that I had trouble figuring out before I actually got the guitar in hand. Verified solid top. We'll assume solid side. I'm not cutting a hole in the back to see what that is. Again, the tuners seem fine. Overnight, it seemed to have gone flat, but these are the brand new strings that it came with. I usually use like Diodarios. I would use a much better. I'll use a much better string when I replace them. So I can only assume it'll sound better. This is how it came out of the box. So hope you're cool with that. Thanks for watching.